With the track securely laid and all turnouts installed, the bulk of the work on the T200 contract was complete. One of the last tasks was to profile the rail head. Even with the track built to the exacting tolerances that were required under the contract, rail grinding was needed to shape the head of the rail to optimise the contact between the wheels of the train and the top of the rail itself. At track speeds of 300 km per hour, this contact is critical. Profiling was done using a 16-stone rail grinding machine, hired in from Spino, Japan, where a fleet of 30 such machines worked to keep the tracks the famous bullet trains run on in top condition. This sophisticated machine uses a preset computer-controlled grinding pattern to adjust the individual alignment to the track for each of 8 grinding stones per rail. The stones, mounted on powerful electric motors fixed to pivoting heads, are able to be programmed to apply a specific amount of grinding pressure to both top and sides of the rail, leaving a millimetre perfect profile. The care taken by the TTP JV track crews in laying the track was rewarded at this point, with the pre-grinding survey by the machine showing no welds out of tolerance or track with gross alignment errors. The rail profile was optimised in just 2 passes of the machine, and afterwards the post-grind survey submitted to the client as evidence the track met specification for high-speed running. Once rail grinding was completed, all that was left was for a thorough clean-up along the route. Later, other contractors would be involved in installing turnout motors, signalling and commissioning before the line could be opened for traffic. The first trains ran on the 5th of January 2007. The Taiwan High Speed Rail project was the highest profile construction work ever undertaken in the Republic of China, even eclipsing the building of Taipei 101, for a time the world's tallest skyscraper. Public interest in the job was high, and the media featured the project at every opportunity. During T200 construction work at Taipei Main Station, a contingent of more than 60 press accepted an invitation to see the progress happening under the feet of the 6 million people who make the city their home. The delivery of the first of the 700T series Shinkansen trains from Japan was similarly fated, with multiple front pages being reserved for photos of the event. Taiwan is a country of vivid contrasts. Dramatic and futuristic architecture sits alongside historic temples and low-rise housing. Huge mountains dominate its eastern seaboard, whilst the west coast is crammed with people using every spare metre of the available space for housing and industry. In just a few years since it has opened, the Taipei to Kaohsiung high-speed train has raised the standard of rail travel in Taiwan to world class, joining a select few other countries with a service of such calibre. Reaching from one end of the island to the other, the line now forms a backbone for domestic travel in Taiwan, with ridership of 30 million passengers per annum. Domestic air passenger journeys have dropped from 9 million to 4 million per annum, and bus journeys are also in decline. There is little doubt that thousands of people from one end of the country to the other now wonder how they ever managed without their tracks under Taipei.